I can't think of an intro, so I'm just gonna go straight into it. This is how to get the PlayStation 3 emulator. I'll leave the link to this website in the description. It'll be the RPCS3.net. Just click the link in the description. It'll take you to this page right here. Once you're here, click on the download tab up top. Go for your specified system, but I have Windows, so I'll show you how to do the Windows version. These two I don't know how to do them, so do them on your own or find a YouTube video. I don't know. What you do is click the download for 64. I forgot, before you download the PS3 emulator, you do need to have either WinRAR or 7-zip installed before you download it, because if you don't, you'll just get a piece of paper. So download 7-zip or WinRAR, which will be in the description. I do mention it earlier or later in the video about downloading it, but download that before you download the PS3 emulator in general. Once it finishes, open that bitch up, and down you'll find an application that's the RPCS3. Then it'll take you to this page right here. This is where you have all your games and when you load up everything. So basically, here's your files, emulation, and configuration, so you can do the settings for the graphics, and that's literally how you get the emulator. Getting the games is a whole different thing. I'll show you how to get the games. I can't personally tell you where to get them. Look up how to look for PS3 ROMs. Once you find the ROM and the game that you want to play, you usually get a zip file this way. If you don't have a zip file, then that means you don't have either WinRAR or the 7-zip installed. You can literally just go to 7-zip, just 7-zip actually, and it'd be literally the first link right there. And just download this, of course, 64-bit exe download. And then once you get that and it's on your computer, then when you download the ROM, then you get this zip file looking icon. I would suggest to make a new file to put your games in. Either if it's PS3 or any other kind of console, always put a file just to make your life a lot more easier. And once you get your game, click on it. Then you get this. It's like a little CD and a paper icon. Once you get that, then you drag that into the file that you made to put your games in. There it is, it's right here. But you can't play the game just yet because the emulator does not know how to read these type of formats. So what you'll need to do is in the same file where you have all your games, create another file in that file. Sorry, I'm saying file a lot. Name it to the game that you basically downloaded. So I'll just put GTA SA just for now. San Andreas, not sexual assault. Once you have that, with the same file that you just downloaded, right click, open with Windows Explorer. You will get a file security warning. It's okay, I've done this multiple times, my computer's fine. Open it. Then you get these 3 files. These are basically the game and pretty much the textures and everything. So then what you do is copy the whole 3 files, go back to that same file that you made for the game, GTA SA, and literally just paste those 3 files in here. And then once you do that, then you're done. Then you can up the emulator, and then you go to file, add games, look for that gaming file that you put all your games in, click on the file that you want to play. So for example, I got GTA San Andreas, it's a new download, select it. This is if you want to add a shortcut. I don't like doing that, but okay. Then you officially added the game to your emulator, and then on the side, compatibility, it shows you if it's playable. In-game yellow means it's kind of playable, but you might come through some glitches. Not too bad. I've been streaming Infamous on my YouTube and TikTok, but that's shutting down tomorrow. So then you just double click on the game, and then you get compiling PPU modules. This is basically the downloading of the game that you usually get in consoles nowadays. So just wait for it to download, and then once that downloads, then you're pretty much good to go. And once it downloads, there you go. And then of course, if you just hold Alt and then enter, then you'll full screen it. And then on the bottom left, you'll get a compiling shaders. You're gonna see that the entire time. That's okay. You might get some, glitches every now and then, but that's because when you first open up a game, your computer is still trying to read it. Usually the second time you play it is when it's pretty much fully set and it's smooth out the entire time. But yeah, this is how you do it, guys. So if you guys enjoyed it and you guys actually got it this time, then leave a comment, like my video, subscribe. Thank you.